Ranking on Google is one of the most powerful ways to generate new customers for your business, but too many service businesses completely suck at it and rank on page 3 to 10. But the truth is that only 1 to 3% of people actually click past page 1 on Google. So this means that you're losing about 95% of your customers if you're not ranking on page 1 of Google. And I know how that feels. No new inquiries, no new customers, and super tight revenue. I know this because I'm currently rebuilding my business out of the graveyard of pages 1 to 10 on Google. For the last 5 years, my family service business has completely fell flat, all because we were reliant on Google and only had one source of leads. But the problem was our Google rankings were trash. Our pages weren't ranking, our blog content wasn't doing well, and we just weren't getting any traction. We weren't getting new inquiries, we weren't getting new leads, and the business was just in a downward trend. And it was really because we were making 5 big SEO mistakes that were just completely ruining our rankings on Google. And I want to share them with you today so you can avoid them and rank a lot better within Google. And this is also the mistakes that I'm currently fixing right now. So here they are for you to avoid. Mistake 1, a website and content that AI can't index. AI has changed Google search forever, and ignoring it is only putting you behind your competition. Every question that you ask or a customer asks Google or AI will go out and search for answers to answer that question, and it uses different sources across the internet. And the good thing is that AI will actually reference the source that it's used. And this is why AI search is so powerful. And it's also why showing up in that AI search is also a non-negotiable if you want to grow your business across Google and rank a lot better. And it's also super important that AI has a clear picture of what your business actually does and who you do it for, because if not, then it will give the wrong information to potential customers and it will just giving them the irrelevant information. And so how do you actually check what AI thinks of your business and how do you actually show up in AI search? Well, there's 2 things you can do. You can firstly open an incognito window in your browser tab and simply search your business name and go into Google AI, and it will simply show you what AI actually thinks of your business. And you can simply just make sure that everything is right, and if it's not, you can go into the specific sources where it's pulling that information from, and you can go ahead and change that so it's actually pulling the right information and giving the right information to potential people who are searching for your business. And to actually make sure that you show up within AI search, you need to create an LLMS text file and put this onto your website. So what this actually does is it makes your website, pages, and content indexable by AI. So AI can actually index the information and present it to the people who are asking a question. Mistake 2, an unoptimized Google business profile. A weak Google business profile is just repelling customers away from you, because 44% of clicks across the Google search, so organic, sponsored, and the map pack, all happen within the map pack. And so this means that if you have a weak profile, you're not even going to show up within those top 3 to 5 searches. And that's really where the most clicks are happening within Google right now. So getting your business ranking within the top 3 to 5 search results of the map pack should be a high priority, but there's typically 3 mistakes that I ran into and a lot of people ran into, which is hurting your ranking of the Google business profile. Mistake 1 is an unclear description that talks about you but doesn't give the right information to Google. So what Google needs is it needs to know exactly what you do, where you do it, and who you do it for, and the locations that you serve within the business. Now, if you're not necessarily a local business, it's not as important, but if you are a local business, you definitely need to include the specific locations that you serve near the top of the description. So go into the services that you provide and then where you actually provide it. And giving Google a clear description, this is going to give it the right information to be able to match you up with specific people that are searching for your services. Another mistake is having no Google review system. There's evidence that the more Google reviews that you have, the higher that you're going to rank within the Google map pack. But the truth is that nobody's going to leave you a Google review if you don't ask them. And not automating that process is where a lot of businesses go wrong, because 1 to 3 months down the line, it's just going to get very tedious asking every customer for a Google review. And so automating that within your CRM is super important. And finally, the last mistake is having an unclear or unspecific category within your Google business profile. So for example, instead of restaurant, you would want to go more specific and say something like Turkish restaurant or Mediterranean restaurant. And instead of just a photographer, you would want to go more specific and maybe do something like wedding photographer. And this is going to really be able to match you with the right person that's searching for your specific service. Mistake 3, not tracking top pages and content. It's impossible for your website to perform without tracking what's actually working. And there's a reason why your pages and content don't rank, and ignoring them and not fixing them won't make them magically rank. And this is where a monthly content audit is so powerful, and here's how to do it. You want to take a deep look into your backlinks, your top keywords, as well as your top 3 keywords that you currently rank for. You want to then look at your website structure, so your location pages, your service pages, and your location plus service pages, and see what's actually ranking and what's not. So you can go in and change the keywords or change the content to make them rank better. And lastly, you want to note trends from your blog content. So you want to note trends from what's actually performing, so you can do more of that. And also you want to note down opportunity pages. So these are pages that have shown that they can work, but they might just need some better content or improvement for them to work better. And this is how your content's really gonna rank a lot better and bring more traffic to your website. Mistake 4, a bad website structure that just confuses Google. The number one reason why Google doesn't rank your website is that it doesn't understand it. It doesn't understand what you do, who you serve, or where you serve. And this is a big problem when it comes to Google, because it's not gonna rank what it doesn't understand. And so this is where a website structure is so powerful when you get it right. And this is what it actually looks like when you do it right. So you have location pages. So this is each individual locations that you serve, as well as your service pages. So these are going to be the services that you actually provide, so Google knows what you do. And then you want to merge the two together, so having location plus service pages. When you do this, this is going to be able to match you with the person who's searching for your service in a specific location, and this is going to really boost your rankings. Mistake 5, NAP inconsistency. Google won't rank a website that they don't trust, and having an inconsistent NAP is actually damaging your website's reputation, because having a consistent NAP across all of your directories pretty much tells Google that you're a legit business. What this is it's your name, address, and phone number. And like I said, when it's all muddled up and inconsistent across different places, this confuses Google and you come across less as a legit business. What you want to do to fix this is you want to go to each directory that your business is in and just make sure that your name, address, and phone number is the same across all of them and your website, so Google can actually trust your website and stop damaging your reputation and help you rank a lot better. But those were the 5 mistakes that I'm currently fixing within my family service business to help them rank better on Google and ultimately attract more customers. And I really do hope that you found value in this and you can identify problems that you've made and that you can hopefully now fix and rank a lot better within Google. But if you did enjoy this video, then stay tuned for more videos about me rebuilding my family service business by implementing marketing systems across SEO, AI, and email marketing. So if you want to stay tuned for that, subscribe for more. But apart from that, thank you so much for watching.